Click OK.
All right. We have week one down in the books. It was a fun freaking week one, in my opinion. We had some freaking awesome games. Started off with Cowboys and Philly, and Ravens and Bills was freaking awesome. Like it was just
Game of the year
yeah,
already.
yeah, dude, it's ridiculous, right? And then it was a fun way to end it on Monday night. But what were three of your main takeaways from week one?
I would say my two biggest overreactions are people already counting the Lions out. I think they'll figure it out.
I was
Yeah,
counting
yeah,
out.
you're one of them. I think they'll figure it out. They have the same personnel.
Yeah.
They gotta get used to the system in game speed, that sort of thing. I think they'll figure it out. Um, Another one I think is everyone's overreaction on JJ McCarthy the first three quarters of that Monday night game, and then his fourth quarter it blew everyone away. Yeah, I mean, what else? What else? What else? What else? I would say I don't know. What's a third thing to take away? I would let's just go with Derrick Henry. Looked like he picked up where he left off last year. The dude's a beast.
10 years in the league as a running back, and he's still producing like that.
Yeah,
Like, and the offensive line, so, plays a huge, but he's still got to get through a lot of those, and he's still got that speed, man. This kid looks like he's just out of college, like he was just drafted like last year.
and
So
it looks so effortless when he runs.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So some of mine was kind of on the same boat. Like after watching that Sunday game, um, I even threw it in the group chat, like, guys, who can beat these two teams? I feel like these two teams are going to be the top. I don't know if I mean, obviously it's NFL, right? Anybody can win any given weekend. But I mean, what Lamar Jackson was doing with the Ravens, it just looked like they were pounding him. But you can't cut Josh Allen out. I mean, kind of like Tom Brady, right? If there's time left on the clock, he's got a chance, and he freaking proved
Agree.
that to us. So I feel like that those are going to be the two big dogs, and they're going to end up meeting back in the AFC later on, in the AFC Championship later on in the year. Um, the Chargers, dude. I've been talking a lot of trash about Justin Herbert because they like to give Dak a hard time because he's a great regular season quarterback, but I don't know, man. Herbert's really looked like he came into his own. What a huge freaking play to finish off that game, just to put that dagger in the heart
Yeah,
of Kansas City. It was just such a heads up play, sliding in, inbounds, running out the clock. It was awesome.
it was beautiful, and I hate the Chargers.
Yeah. Quinn Johnson was catching footballs, so like that
I
was
know.
just impressive.
Yes.
Um,
Now
and
that's an
then
anomaly because I don't think
yeah,
he keeps that
we'll
up.
see. Let's see if he can repeat it, right? But kind of going back into that last game, I thought Caleb, I was like, man, Caleb's looking pretty good. He's putting the ball, he's putting nice ball placement. And I was like, JJ, is he even going to show up? And then sure enough, Caleb started, the seats shifted and turned and and the Vikings figured out a way to win it. So we'll see
Yeah.
if they're able to do it back to back weeks.
Yeah, I think a point on that and what we've seen already in week one in years past is playing with a lead is almost detrimental because you go into like prevent defense, you go into ball control and
Yep.
running the clock, you stop being aggressive, and the team that is behind is taking all the risk.
Yep.
They're trying to push the ball. They're being aggressive, and as soon as that momentum switch,
Oh, absolutely.
it's hard to turn it back on when you've been playing, run the clock and prevent,
Yeah.
and you're preventing yourself not from winning, and then crap, we got to turn it back on. It's hard to
Yeah,
flip that
it's tough.
switch.
Yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
And momentum is so huge, kind of to piggyback off that. Momentum is so huge that, like you said, the defense just starts kind of sitting back in a conservative mode, but they're not going after the ball. They're not making those plays that what got them to that point. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They're not in that same energy. So you can almost tell. I mean, once that momentum shifts, they're on their heels, and then it's game over after that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like getting complacent. You can never get complacent in anything you do. You know
Not at
what I
all.
mean?
Not at
And
all. As soon as you do that, you're done.
you got to keep your foot on the gas. Just I know it's frowned upon. Oh, you're running up the score. I'm gonna run up the score.
Yeah,
I'm keeping my foot on the gas.
and that's what
Catch
it
me.
should be.
You
Yep.
know.
You think you got that lead, just keep on pounding the rock, and then if you get that open shot, you take it, but you got to
Right.
Got to waste that clock. That's the most important part.
Yeah.